Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Mark of the Ninja. I'm Nai.
I'm Miko, and I was in the middle of a story, also looking for shinies.
So I was describing a area that I used to play Airsoft in, and I was talking about the layout. So we were on the top, the second floor is where we played the game, and on the second floor. Let's see, let's go ahead and blow both of those up. Okay, I really don't want to be a part of this.
I should note you did actually get the seal. You have blown up enough lights.
Yeah, but now I actually want the lights off. And that's why.
Oh god, yeah, it's a hazard beam.
Yep. So I just need to be able to, like, do stuff here. Can I close that? Thank you. Yeah, so, and then below the, so we're talking about the top floor. There's a round circular room called the Roost, then a hallway that connects the Roost to something called the Restaurant, which is a very, very long room. Below the restaurant is what we call the Cubicle Maze, which is literally just a bunch of cubicle wall that was literally made into a maze. That's all it was meant to be.
Want to go up?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's any shinies. So yeah, Cubicle Maze. So, we went one day, and, there were a couple of us. There was me and my best friend. The two of us were kind of, the two of us were there. And then, we also had two guys from, what were called the 501st. That was a really incredibly professional, paintball team that was really good. To give you an idea how good, one of the guys had the, Gatling gun, paintball gun. The minigun. He actually had it with him on this particular day. This thing gets fed out of a backpack. So there were the four of us, and there were something like 25 kids there for a birthday party. The owner of the field turns to us and he goes, "Hey, you know, there's none of the normal guys here." And we're like, "Okay." And he's like, "So there's also a bunch of kids that are kind of on holiday." I'm like, "Okay." And he said, "You know, if you want, you could just play against them. There's not really much else you can do." And I said, "Okay, well, that sounds like a decent idea." So, he set up two games for us. One was, both of them were the four of us versus all 20-some-odd kids. Which went about as well as you could expect. So, okay, I want to see... Let's see what happens if I get him close. Okay, that's what I wanted to happen. Kind of. There's a thing there. That's why I want to get there. So we fought, and the first time it was, we bunkered down, and they had to come to us. Which, if anybody's ever played, like, airsofting before, especially with big teams, you know how that fight happens. I can't do this yet. You know how that fight happens. We bunkered down, we went to the restaurant, we aimed at two different doors, and we just held the restaurant. They came at us, we won, and... Oh, come on, they turned at that exact moment.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Hey! Damn. He keeps on looking down at the exact wrong moment.
You can't just slip past him like that.
Totally can. Do I have to come in from the other side? Is that what I have to do?
Huh? The light's broken.
You either need to distract away or neutralize that guy on the left first.
I'm not neutralizing him.
Oh man, the light broke.
But, so the thing is, they aim up for a long damn time. So we just held. So the second round, the 20-some-odd kids had to go and, they had to hide. And, I really don't want to kill him. Let's see if I can do this appropriately.
Is that a voice?
Damn it. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try something stupid. Worked.
Nope.
Damn. There's nothing in there either.
It's for bypassing, I think, just in case you do it wrong.
Yeah. Let's go up. So we went attacked. So 4 of us against 20 some odd kids. So first we went into the restaurant. We just kind of cleaned house. They had no defense against us because we just used cover way too well.
For 19.
So, you know, we just kind of kicked ass, took names, chewed bubblegum, all that normal stuff, right? I need to get through this door. Oh, crap.
Oh, come on. I could have told you that one was going to happen.
Well, there was a laser right there that was going to kill me.
Turning the power back on for 19.
So that's why I did that. See that laser right there?
Yeah.
What was that noise?
So I have to worry about that. So the problem was we took out 5 or 6 guys immediately as soon as we,
This light went out.
so here comes the laser. And now it's online, as well as 2 other ones. No, remember, that is the one.
Jumpy today.
Just follow him because it's
Yeah.
going to turn off in proximity to him.
Stay up here and we'll look across that. Now, I need to blow that up and then get out of the way, because there's stuff I need to do in that room. So, the problem was, in order to get a win for ourselves, for our team of 4, we had to take out, I think, all of the kids. And they had, you know, we had some good guns, so to give you an idea of the loadout, you know, I already talked about the guy who had the minigun, and that alone is a... Ooh, scroll. Here's a scroll. Yoink.
Glint of shuriken reflects as fear in the eyes of Tetsuti's prey.
Is that all of them? That's all of them.
You just need to get to the seat. You
Let's
just
break
need to
that.
get to the roof without
Yeah.
getting seen now.
So yeah, we,
Hey, got a visual on
What?
Nope.
I gotta do this again.
Turning the power back on for 19.
Oh, I get how I'm supposed to do this room. Hold on. So, my friends decided to attack the roost,
Turning the power back
because
on
we
for
knew
19.
that there were some kids in the roost. The problem with that is that the roost is a very defensible position. They were behind all kinds of cover. They were able to shoot directly at the door to enter the roost. There was no way we were going to be able to get through without taking fairly massive amounts of damage. Oh, come on, I made it. So, it was a pain in the ass.
Power back on for 19.
So what they decided to do is they decided to make a makeshift riot shield. That was their plan. So they took a big piece of plywood and just turned it into a riot shield and tried to make that work. And, it kind of worked. They were able to kind of enter, and then they got stuck. Which, you'd expect it. And they got shot to hell. So there was nothing anybody could do, you know. There was no winning that situation. So 2 of them got shot, and then there was me and the guy with the minigun left. So to give you an idea of the armaments, my friend used a electric M14, so he could put a lot of bullets down the field. And he had a sidearm of a gas-powered, like, 1911. So he's got a sidearm. Let's watch a cutscene real quick. Achievement unlocked. Ghost and Mercy.
This way.
Ghost, I never got spotted, and Mercy, I never killed anybody.
Let's see what you got.
Tons of points.
And
everything.
all your honor.
Yep. What are the leaderboards on there? Nope. I'm nowhere on that.
No,
I'm
you're
way down
second.
below.
Well,
A
you're
second out
second
of my
among your
friends.
friends.
Yeah. You know, if I look at, let's see, next leaderboard.
You're second by all your friends by 50 points.
Yeah, he probably moved faster than I did, I think. Or he might have not missed that last guard. See that last guard there in the lower right? Or he completely ghosted everybody instead of having the question marks. That's
Or-
probably it. He probably complete ghosted.
Or distracted.
Yeah. Well, undetected and distracted is the same thing, apparently. Same amount of points. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do next. Watch a
Karajan
cutscene real
must be
quick.
close, but we still need to locate him.
Okay, what are our things we have to do this time? Access the communications tower without being detected. Kill 6 of the courier's guards. Fill 5 dumpsters with dispatched guards. So, in order to get our seals, they want us to not be a silent guy.
Well, they want us to be silent, just not found.
Yeah, but I can't ghost it if I want to get those seals. So yeah, so he had his, see? I can do things. What does it want me to shoot? It wants me to shoot something.
Time for some acrobatics.
No, I get it. Use your shape to lower yourself and then jump
until
from
you
there.
can jump to that ledge.
So yeah, he had his machine gun. As I said, one of the 501st had the,
Minigun.
there we go, had the minigun. The second one just had a good assault rifle. So I was the odd one out because I like having a lot of guns. So I had my G36C. So again, good assault rifle, not bad by any means. Worked out pretty well. The problem is my assault rifle was a really crappily made one. So it had this really bad habit of breaking on me. So my solution to this was to make sure I had sidearms. So I also had a pistol. And on top of the pistol, I had a 1 gas-powered pistol. And then I also had a machine pistol. So like a mini machine gun. And my friend also had one that he let me borrow. So I kind of had a lot of stuff going for me. So the guy with the minigun, his gun stops working.
Steer clear of the dogs. They can sniff you out even in the darkness.
What's going on over here? Let's go here.
The dog will know you. Yeah, I was gonna say the dog will know you already.
Yeah, I need to not do that because I think that doesn't count as undetected.
Steer clear of the dogs. They can sniff you out even in the darkness.
There's a way to tell what his sniff range is, but yeah. So the guy with the minigun's gun stops working, so he has to leave. So it ends up being just me, and at a similar time, I noticed that my G36 had jammed, was no longer working. My pistol, its O2 ring, its O-ring, was busted. So I didn't even have that going for me. So altogether, not a good day for me. So all I had was the 2 machine pistols. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Had no idea how many enemies were still left over. And let's see, where do I want to go? That looks like, is that a thing?
Hey, target sighted.
Like
No,
that's shiny, isn't it?
Yeah, you could. I think the idea was you hit it with a kunai and it crushes the dog.
What was that noise?
No, it's just to get attention. Because I want to go this way. So yeah, I had the I had no idea how many of them were left over, and that was the major issue at the time. Let's see how many of these I can get.
What was that noise? Hey, eyes on target.
Damn it, I was supposed to go through. So all of a sudden I heard voices kind of just at the end of the area, the end of the row. And near the doors to the entrance of the dining room that I was in. Do I want to kill this guy? I kind of want to kill this guy.
You have to kill him, if you want to fill the dumpsters.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The problem is dealing with him without attracting the dog, because the dog's gonna wander over in this direction.
Like that. So, I kind of started wandering over to the doors, because I heard some guys just kind of hanging around. Remember, these are kids, they're like 12, 13. I'm like 21 at the time. So, I heard some kids, and I'm thinking, okay, what do I want to do here? Do I want to try to fight them? Because chances are I'm going to die. So that's probably not going to help. But at the same time, you know, also understanding that I'm probably not going to survive any encounter anyways. So it's kind of a moot point. Oh, that was bad. Let's not do that. I'm going to die anyways. So it's kind of a moot point. So I was trying to decide what I wanted to do. Damn. It was kind of a moot point of what I wanted to do. So at the end of the day, I decided that I was just going to go and I was going to try to see what was going on, which didn't work out 100% according to plan, because I realized there was a lot more outside the door than I could initially hear. So I'm kind of making my way over. I'm walking on crunching BBs, all that obnoxious stuff. And I eventually get over to the door. And I'm hearing them right outside the door, and I'm thinking, oh, I got the most ridiculous idea. And I went for it. So one door was open, one door was closed. I took cover behind the first door, and then spun around the second door. And, there we go. Spun around the second door, fanned my guns out to the left and right, and shouted, surrender. Turns out, oh, come on. Turns out, behind the door were, is there anything else in this area? Yeah. Behind the door were 6 people. Now, unfortunately, not all of them were alive. 2 of them were wearing judges' vests, which I immediately took to be bullshit, because there's no way that the leader of the, that the owner would have made these guys judges. These kids were not, like, they're not playing intelligently. They were not trustworthy. So, didn't think they were judges. So then,
Locking the doors.
let's see. Where do I want to go? I'm not sure where I want to go, to be honest with you. I mean, that's where it says I want to go, so I want to go this way. The other 4, 2 of them did not have masks on. Now, anybody who has ever played paintball or airsoft knows that this is, like, cardinal sin. You do not keep your mask on. So 2 of them didn't have masks on, and then 2 of them had their guns not at the ready. So I came up to them and I shouted surrender, and then immediately the two with judges' outfits go on. No, this was a moment of timeout. And I said, no, it isn't. Yeah, it is. No, it isn't. I'm the only player in the game left on my team, and I didn't agree to a timeout. Well, we're judges, so you have to listen to us. And I went, bullshit, you are. Grabbed the 2 that didn't have masks, started dragging them down the ramps, and immediately went to the owner, immediately went to random. And I said, hey, so you'll never guess what these idiots did, and told him the entire story. So he looks at me, and he is livid. Not with me, but with the kids. Okay, is there? Yeah, there is. Okay. He's not pissed at me. He's pissed at the kids. Because he looks at them and he immediately turns to the 2 who have no masks, and he said, if you 2... Damn it. Damn it. He said, you 2, if you ever take your masks off again, you're never playing on my field, and I will shoot you personally. And then he points to the 2 who, damn it. Points to the 2 who had their guns down, and he said, you guys should never have had your guns down in a live fire zone. Points to the 2 who had judge outfits on, and said, I gave you those outfits so you could watch what was going on. You were at no point judges. And he turns to me and he says, and congratulations, you just killed 6 people without firing a shot. Got better. Because after this, then he looked at my guns and he said, you know, those guns I've heard do not work very well. You should chrono them. So I should bring them to the range and shoot them a couple times, just to make sure that they did not shoot too fast. Damn it!
Nope.
So I went to shoot them and learned that both guns were completely out of ammo. Uh-huh.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I love that story.
I had a sort of an interesting experience sort of doing the whole thing, because I had never airsofted before.
Yeah.
And the field that we were on, I wanted to correct myself, and I was waiting for you to finish your story before I did. I said that we weren't supposed to be there. It wasn't the fact that we weren't there, you know.
There we go.
It was that we were originally supposed to be doing our thing elsewhere. We were supposed to be doing it in an indoor range that was a range that I think was originally used for for some other purpose as well. But we couldn't because there was a training mishap there from the other from other people who were using it,
Of course.
and it basically
As long as
flares,
he has
no
a
good.
signal to hide
I
wouldn't take him head on.
So we couldn't use it. So we ended up using a paintball field that the guy the training facility guy had rented us for us because it was totally not our fault that this training mishap had happened. Problem is, if you know me, you know that I am not an outdoorsy person at the best of times, and I am a road pizza.
Well,
And
I was trying
it was,
there's that's there for no reason. I think this is here literally so you get the undetected bonus.
Anyway, the problem was, one, I was wearing completely the wrong kind of footwear for this. Two, I'm not like an outdoorsy person. I can't. I'm not good with that kind of terrain. So we get there and it's sheer, not quite sheer cliffs, but close to it. And I'm like, my God, if I go up half of these places, I'm going to break both my ankles.
That's about right. Okay, guys. We'll catch you guys next time as we finish this level. We'll see you soon.